Hello, my beautiful friends. Before we start this episode of Pakistani Drama Reviews by Uzma, I want to remind you to press subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. And if you subscribe because you like it and you want to share, it would really mean the world to me. So should we get started now? Welcome to this special episode of Pakistani Dramas by Uzma. I'm so excited that you're here for this special episode, and I call this a special episode because I was doing completed dramas a whole week, but then all of a sudden, all this stuff happened on the dramas that I just had to come and talk about these three this week. You know, I could have left it till last week, but I couldn't hold it inside. It's just so exciting. All the things that are happening, it's just like this big blow up. And if you're watching these dramas, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not watching them, then you really got to. So I'm just gonna grab my chai. Let's have some gup shup and start with the first drama, Shama. Are you ready? Cheers. Actually today, before we start, I wanted to tell you this is dandelion tea. I got dandelion tea because it's a good toxin. It's really good for the month. And when it's cold outside where I live, it's cold. And so this is nice and warm and cozy. And I hope you're enjoying your tea. Let's start with drama number 1. So first drama I want to talk about is a telefilm, actually. It is by Geo Seventh Sky Entertainment. They're the ones who have produced this, and it's called Ruposh. And it is such a nice drama. We watched it on like a Friday evening. It's like a perfect Friday night evening, or if you're not doing anything and you just need something to watch. I watched it on YouTube, and it has Haroon Kadwani and Kinza Hashmi. And they play Zunaira, Salal, and there's also another character, Ahmed. And it is such a good drama. It's really about love and how love can be so painful. It's about this really rich spoiled guy, which is in all the dramas, we know that. And it has a girl who doesn't have that much money, who is from a lower economic status, and she goes to college and she meets him in a riot, and they keep on bumping into each other. And she gets so mad at him and says, how can you do this? You're a rich, spoiled guy, and this and that. And so he decides it's going to be his mission to have her fall in love with him. Meanwhile, there's another guy named Ahmed, and he really likes Zunaira. And it's how he likes her and wants to woo her, how Salal likes her and has all this money, and how her heart is torn in all different directions, and finally how she gives in and what happens when she gives in. It's really a twist, and I can't tell you what happens because if I do, it'll ruin the whole story, because we were watching, we were like, what? Because it looks so truthful, so genuine, so good. And then the twist. I love it when dramas have twists. So for a Friday night, for hanging out, it's a really fun drama to watch. And it watches like a movie, right? It doesn't watch like a television show at all. So it was very good. Loved it. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is Ishkila. Oh my God. The last couple of episodes, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm like, another shocker. I am just loving all these shockers, right, on these dramas. I cannot believe what happened, right? I keep on saying right because I can't tell you what happened, but it is a big shocker. Post in the notes below if you think you know what happened, if you haven't watched it yet. If you have watched it and you know, post how you're feeling about this. Do you think this was right? Do you think this was wrong? Because Azan and his wife just love each other so much. And the tragedies that happen and the love that happens and how they are all standing up for what they believe in and the pain and the anguish, you just want to like cry. Like, I'm just watching a couple of dramas right now and they're so sad and so depressing that I have to turn it off, get a glass of water, walk around, because it's just so hard for me to watch, right? All the emotions come up, and that's what I love about dramas, because they bring up the emotions. They let you get rid of all the toxins. They let you expel, and things and emotions that you didn't really feel, come out, right? Because we hold so much inside as a society, and especially through the pandemic, we're holding in everything. We're not meeting people. We're not talking to people. It's time to just open up and release. And these dramas are allowing us to release and go into places that we've never been before, right? Okay, the third drama I need to discuss is Dile Momen. Oh my God, for that one. OMG, people. Gio, what are you doing to me? I tell you, okay, Momen is such a religious guy. He is so good, right? And even Ashi knows he's good. His family vouches for him. But one little try slick by Maya, and it's just like, what the heck? Everything has gone downhill. Nobody believes him. Excuse me, when you know somebody all their lives and something happens like a lie or, you hear something, do you automatically believe it? If you do, I have to say that you have a bad character. You have a bad character because if you know someone for so long, you know what they're going to do, you know what they're not going to do. And if they come and say, hey, I didn't do it, what the heck? You have to believe them. Even if these little steps and these little incidents happened, you have to believe them. How can Momen be left on the streets by himself? What happens in the following episodes, I don't know. But right now I'm at the point where nobody believes Momen. Everybody is angry at him. And this is just mind-blowing, right? So now I'm going to get to the good part. What I love, in my opinion. In Ruposh, what I love is a love between Zunera and Shalal. I just love that love between them and just the way the twist and the telefilm is. When it comes to Ishkila, what I love about Ishkila is the way that Aslan and Shania love each other so much. And now Aslan is realizing how much Shania meant to him, because before he took her for granted, they fought and so much happened between them, and now he's really realizing his love for her. What I love about Dile Momen is that he's staying true to his word, that he didn't do anything and he's standing. But what I really feel sad about is that nobody is believing him, and all of a sudden this religious guy who does azan, who's really pious, and who's gone and told people that, Ashi is his one, and people have seen that, has all of a sudden looked at this bad guy, right? What did they say? Badmash, right? In my opinion, Ruposh was really amazing to watch on television. It was clear, it was good, and the story really flowed really well up until the shocker and afterwards. So I really like that. On Ishkila, I love the flow of it, and I love to see the different societies, whether you're wealthy or whether you are low income, it doesn't matter, right? You still have the same problems. If something happens to somebody, you still feel the same way. Sometimes we think that, because someone has more money than somebody else, the hurt is bad, or when they lose somebody, or somebody gets hurt, or they lose a job, it's the same thing. But no, the hurt of a human is a human, no matter what category you're in. So what I love about Dile Momen, or my opinion about Dile Momen is that it really teaches you, it shows you that you should not judge people if you know them. You should look at people and really be true and honest, because if you do not know someone after so many years, then do you really know yourself? If all of a sudden you switch, you hear something, you see something, somebody does something, can you not forgive? Can you not see who is right and who is wrong? I mean, in this whole story, right, Momen is the one who is being good, being pious, and then all of a sudden, because of one, trickery or one thing that happened, all of a sudden, he's a bad guy, he isn't honest, he tries to take advantage. What the heck is that? And even Ashi, she leaves the engagement. What the heck? She should have stood there and said no, because she knows what a bad guy is. The first guy she was engaged to was bad. She's been in love with this guy. If you love this guy, you trust. It's all about trust. And as parents, you trust your kids and you stand up for them, right? And that's what it's all about. So once again, this is Uzma from Pakistani Drama Reviews. I hope you like this impromptu. The next episode will be a completed drama, I promise, but I just had to come on and tell you about these 3 episodes that are just blowing my mind that are really good. So bravo to, Airwide, Geo, Hum, the actors, everybody. I'm so proud of you for whatever you've done. It's all just been amazing. And I just want to say, see you in the next video. Please subscribe. Your subscription, it really means a lot. Please sharing. Once again, sharing is caring. Follow me on Instagram, listen to the playlist, and I'll see you in the next video.